real quick, just now here in Santo Domingo, there was an earthquake, 5.6 on the Richter scale that I've seen. I've seen everything between 5.0 and 5.8, but 5.6 on the Richter scale. It was felt nearby here in Santo Domingo. It was actually closer to Beni, the epicenter. So if you were anywhere in the Caribbean, in this part of the Caribbean, anywhere on the island, so in Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, you would have felt this earthquake. So what happened? So 7:11 exactly, I received an alarm on my phone. I was sitting on the bed and I got an alarm while it was still shaking. So basically, the alarm hit before it started shaking really hard. So it began with a subtle shake, like, and then it got harder and harder and harder and harder. And that's when I realized, okay, I need to get out of this building. Why? Because I know that a lot of the buildings here in the Dominican Republic are not up to code. What was that? Come on. Yeah, so there were two earthquakes basically. I realized when I felt that earthquake, I was like, you know what, this is kind of strong. I need to get out of here because I'm in a tower, and all I can think about was last week in La Vega when a building fell and a lot of people died. And it did not fall because of an earthquake. It fell because of the building was not up to code. So that was the first thing I thought. And it just happened last week, so it's still fresh in my mind. So I quickly put something on because I didn't want to go outside half naked. And everyone in the building, not everyone, a lot of folks in the building were just taking the stairs. No one was taking the elevator, of course. And of course, when you're higher up, when you're taking the stairs, it takes a long time to get down to the bottom. But yeah, that's what happened. So it's still pretty early. It's still 7 something this morning. A lot of people are talking about it now, but there has not been any like sort of assessment of the destruction, right? So they're not really out there talking about, okay, these buildings fell, people were injured, stuff like that. And we may not see that on a large scale here in the area, just simply because even though it was 5.6 on the Richter scale, and we felt it, and it was stronger than a lot of earthquakes that we had felt, it still was not like strong in a widespread destructive sense. For example, when I lived in Peru, there was a 7 point something earthquake back in 2007, and I was there, and that earthquake you felt, it was strong. That was a strong earthquake. And the epicenter wasn't in Lima. I believe the epicenter was in Ica, which is the province just to the south of Lima. So all through that region, you can feel it. I know in Ica, there was widespread destruction. I mean, neighborhoods collapsed. So it was pretty bad there. And a lot of people lost their lives, and a lot of people lost their homes and etc. So is it that bad here? I don't think so. I don't think it's that bad, because if it was that bad, we would have heard would have heard something by now, I believe. Some people probably lost their lives here in that during the earthquake, because it was strong enough for a building or something to collapse if it was not, finished or built to code, or just being held up with some sticks or something, right? Like it could collapse because it was that strong. So we'll see what happens, but I want to share this with you all just in case you all are wondering what's going on here in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, or the Caribbean, or just outside your country. That's what's going on here. So stay tuned for more information. Please give this a like, share, subscribe, leave the comments, if you had any experiences with earthquakes here in the Caribbean or elsewhere, let me know. Put it in the comment. Let's get a conversation going. and let me know what you all think. Peace.